and show you some of the changes that's going on. Been doing quite a bit of work down here. I'm kind of kicking it up in high gear a little bit. Be getting quite a few more tanks. We got the Petco sale going on, and as we can see here, I'll turn this camera around. Just about got this complete. It's getting there. Real soon, I'll have this up. Be like an overview of the whole fish room. Keep going like this, I'm going to start running out of space eventually. Get all this stuff cluttered out of here. I'm going to take and put this out and put it on the garbage and let them take it away. Hello, Mike. How you doing, my friend? All Things Fish. Hello. How you doing? Doing good. Just kind of sleepless tonight, so I figured I'd come out here and hang out and see if anybody showed up, and there we are. Hey, Greg. Hello, Christine. How are you? Well, I'm going to have this thing set up before I know it. I'm going to have it. This will be done. My goal on this is going to be done by the end of the month. I'm going to have all these tanks set up, and that's going to be nice. Oh, I got to do something here. 1 second. Excuse me 1 moment. I think this microphone sounds a little better. Let me turn the camera off for just a second here. Hello, Robert. Give you 1 minute to put this on here. I like the way this sounds better. See how this works once I get this plugged in here. All right, there we go. And okay, does that sound any better than? So we have Robert, 3G, Greg, we got Christine, Mark Sterlson. Hello, good day. Good day, mate. All Things Fish. Mike? Doing pretty good, pretty good. Just sitting down here and, like usual, this time of night. And figured, well, why not? Just go ahead and see what's going on here, see if anybody wants to hang out for a while and talk about fish and whatnot. So, well, I got this mop in here. It's for my Killifish over here. I got another mop. They've already got eggs on that one too, but I need to get some more containers. That's why I'm in such a hurry to get these tanks set up over here. I got to start getting these Killifish are getting up there a little bit. I've had them for almost a year. I mean, these are the non-annual, so they live for about 3 to 5 years, but I need to get some fry off these guys. Look at that. Let's zoom in a little bit. It's a beautiful fish. He's just kind of chilling at the bottom right there. He does it every so often. And how is everybody doing tonight? Right now it is 1:08 a.m. here in Michigan. What time is it where you're at? Let's see now. So you must be 3:08 p.m. for you, Mark? I think it's 14 hours difference, I believe. Robert Reeb. Let's see. Oops. Does this microphone sound any better, or is it harder to hear? Oh, 15:08, Sunday. Wow. Midnight for Greg? Yep. Yeah, because you're the central time, I think, right? You're 1 hour behind us. So it's midnight there, 1 o'clock here. And is it midnight for you too, Christine, in Illinois? Ooh, waiting for the Bulgarians to finish land. Nice. Christine, we had another tour at Greg's place tonight. We had Jason from 5 Star Bettas that one time that he streamed with us. And then we got him to put the link in the chat. He's kind of new to streaming. He didn't really know how to do it, so I had to walk him through it. But we got another nice tour, and that was nice. Very nice. But I tell you, I'm just chomping at the bit to get my... And right now the Petco sale's on, so I'm going to be getting my couple more tanks at the end of the month. And I'm going to get all these tanks set up. I got plenty of air lines, so I'm going to run them down from there. As I mentioned before, I'm thinking about doing peacock gudgeons in these 210s here. That should be pretty nice. Yeah, I'm hoping to move all these guys along. I got this tank over here pretty well cleared out. I got a few plecos in there. And of course I'll keep that convict, but I'd like to move all these out. Oh, Mark, you don't have to, thank you very much. You don't have to do that. That's so nice of you. I'm going to get that tank set up. It's going to be, thank you, sir, very much. I appreciate that. It's going to look nice down here, though, when I get it. I might even try to see if I can get some better lighting up top here at some point. But I got to figure out the electrical now, because I could probably run a bar from that outlet and have it over here. Maybe have it hanging up top here. That'd be pretty nice. Let's take a look at these little Limbias here. Hey, J-Rock. Jeff, maybe some cool poster or artwork on the wall. Yeah, I should do that. I'm at least going to paint these walls. I'm going to paint them all white. I've been lazier than hell. I tell you, I got to get this painted up down here. I could probably paint these walls. It's going to take a lot of paint. But I need to lighten it up down here a little bit. It's kind of a... Well, it's not really dungeon-like, but it's kind of like one of those laboratories you'd see in a horror movie. Kind of feel like a mad scientist sometimes when I'm down here. Got all my substrate down here ready for these tanks. I'm going to do a father fish style. I've been watching Greg's tanks. I'm going to do a deep substrate. I think I'm going to do that in the 40 right here. This is going to be my pretty tank. I'm going to have this one all set up with nice plants. And that's going to be beautiful. I get more serial killer vibes. Yeah, oh, do you? Right. But I get a nice deep substrate like up about here. Have about an inch of that soil, that potting soil down there. And then I got some nice, either the black diamond grit, or I also got the pool filter sand for it. I gotta show you something else too. I figured out a way to do my shipping a little better. I brought this in from the garage. I'm not gonna run it right now because it'll wake Kathy up. but I was having trouble getting air in the bags. So I brought this in, and I got this little nozzle thing for it here. So when I get it going, you know, I can just get the air in there. It fills it up real good. Hey, Alan, how you doing? I'm just showing some of my new, well, I've had this thing for a while, but I was trying to figure, I tried to do it with the air pump, and it just wouldn't fill it good enough where when I go to use the heat sealer, all the air wouldn't have enough. What's Alan laughing about? You're doing good? Good. That's good to hear. I hang out with Alan on his channel quite a bit. I can actually see the chat right now, guys. Probably because I got my phone about 5 inches from my face. But yeah, that was very sweet of you, Mark. That's very kind to you. Very, very kind. I'm going to be, I'm going to put that, like I say, everything I get, I put into this, into the channel and into this fish room. So that's everything I've got. And whoops, I'm pointing at that, but I'm not showing you. Paid for all them bricks and all the wood and some of those tanks, I think, over the time. Jeff, if you need some help or advice to escape your tanks, don't hesitate. I will be asking you. Hey, great, Alan. Almost 800. Yes, that's very nice. Let's get Alan to 1,000. I'm getting close. I think last time I looked, I was 965. So it's getting there. Yes, Alan, congratulations. And I think not this time, but the time before last, he showed us his tanks. He's got some really nice aquariums. They're those big, the rimless cube tanks. Well, I was happy to see these guys. I thought I killed the entire tank, but I got 5 or 6 of these little ones here, and they're doing great. They'll rebuild the colony. I had 2 tanks of them full, just chucked full. Hey, Lake to Land, how are you? Good to see ya. Got to come over this way and have a little sip of my coffee here because my mouth is dry. Oh, that's better. Better. I just realized that Lake to Land doesn't have his wrench. They don't have the wrench. Here we go. Add moderator. Standard moderator. That way you can check out other channels easier. Lake to Land. And look at everybody else's channels. Yeah, I'm really gonna concentrate on that 40 gallon over there though. I've been watching Greg's plants and everything. I tell you, I want to do something nice and really get it planted right. Enough meat on that. Send Biddy Rib down. I seen Rob briefly earlier today, but I don't know. He might probably be asleep by now. It's already what, 6:19 a.m. there. He should be asleep. For barbecue rainbow fish. No, I don't. Barbecue rainbow fish. I've never had barbecue fish of any type. I seen he was live earlier today about MIA because it was summer, but days are shorter. Here I am, yes. I didn't get out very much this summer outside, too awful much. I kind of regret not doing that, but I still have a little bit of time left. I just dread winter. I'm gonna grab the tripod. I'm just shaking my hands here too much. Let me get that. I'll walk over here, get the tripod. If I can remember where I put it. How is it? There it is. Oh, geez, it's right behind me. Yeah, I'm getting new glasses at some point. I need them. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Get this baby hooked up here. That way. There, that's better. That's better. All right. Barbecued rainbow fish is a local delicacy where Mark is... Oh, is it? Oh, wow. No, these are Blue Star Endlers here. These, I love the Silverados, though. I want to get some of the Silverados, but these are the Blue Stars. Oh, by the way, Lake Taland, we're having an auction on the 28th. We had a live auction on Tuesday of this week, and it turned out pretty good. And we're having another one. It's going to be later at night, though, about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in America. So that would be 10 a.m. in Australia and 1 a.m. in UK. But we're having an auction for them at 4 p.m., which is 9 o'clock for their time. I think you mean barbecue rainbow trout. Ooh, I love rainbow trout. But I just got 2 trios of the Silverado Endlers at the club auction last week. Ooh, nice. I'm still waiting on my glasses to come in this Wednesday. Will be 2 weeks. Hey, Shady Grady, how are ya? Good to see you. I was just talking about, we had an auction earlier this week, and it turned out pretty good for my first one, and we're going to do another one the week after Skipper has his. He's doing his on the 21st of this month, and we're going to do another one, actually 2 other ones we're going to do for the United Kingdom again, and then for America on the 28th at 8 p.m. How you doing, Bill? And how are you doing, Shady Grady? How are you healing up? I know you had some surgery going on. Jeff, this emoji always reminds me of you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a little bit of hair, though. I'm not quite that bald, but... Yeah, it's going to be fun. I actually sold some of these bristlenose plecos on the auction last week, and I'm shipping them out Monday to New Local Austin. It's his name of his channel on here, New Local Austin. So it was a pair, and I started the bid out at $8, and it went up to $25, and he won it. So then he asked if he could have extra mail instead of male and a female. I told him I'll just send him 3 or 4, whatever I can fit in the box. I am halfway through, but pain level has gotten worse since the beginning. Oh man, I'm so sorry. It seems like, well, when I was in the hospital, when I had like a little accident in the parking lot. I was working security and then I tripped and went down face first, boom, right into the cement. Cracked my head open, broke my glasses that I had. These are my old glasses, but I had new glasses. But broke some ribs when I went down. And I tell you what, the pain was unbearable. I'm going to get me a Filipino bride. Well, congratulations, Alan. He really likes them roasted on a skewer. Ah. Get yourself a Filipino bride. Is that mail order, Alan? You get to pick your bride out and yeah, I hope they can manage your pain a little better. Where I was getting at with that though is when I was in the hospital, and this is a true story, and I'm not just making this up, but the nurse. Have you ever watched Nurse Jackie? The show Nurse Jackie? Well, I tell you, she was doing all the morphine that I was supposed to be getting, and I was in agony for 6 days. And I told him, I said, I'm not getting any morphine. And she was skipping down the hall like she was Dorothy on The Wizard of Oz, singing and humming, and I was just in agony. The pins go through my bones, 21 pins, and the holes are wearing bare. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, it's a good show, but I lived it. She wasn't feeling no pain, I can tell you that, but I suffered. 3 broken ribs, cracked skull. Good God. She was high as a kite, 24/7 when I was there. I could have used that pain medication. I was in agony. Yeah, that's all right. I made it through. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? I hope that's true, because I'm going to be mighty strong here in a little while. Nurse was probably high on Jeff's painkiller. Oh, she was. I can guarantee you that, Mike. She was definitely. She actually, to see a nurse skipping like Dorothy on The Wizard of Oz going down the yellow brick road, I'm serious. That's exactly what she was doing. And they're not that happy normally. I mean, they don't really like their job too much, I don't think. But she was just, I wish that was true. Yes, I hope so. I hope it is true. Hope it, whatever doesn't kill us does make us stronger, hopefully. That would definitely be nice. But I guess it was a good thing. At least when I got finished, I was able to get some decent painkillers to go when I left. She wasn't happy to see me leave. She goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry to leave." And yeah, you're sorry because you're taking all my damn morphine. That's funny, sad at the same time. Yeah, it was. I mean, looking at it from now, it is kind of funny. But man, I'm telling you what, when you're laying there and every time you take a breath because you got 3 broken ribs, and I just suffered terribly. Every little breath I took, it was like a new sensation of pain. Just breathing was painful. That ain't normal. Yeah, you like that. That isn't really normal for them. I mean, they're sometimes nice and everything, you know. They're nice when they give you your actual medication you're supposed to have instead of taking it themselves. That's nice. Been nice if I could have got some sleep while I was there, but no, I was up all night long suffering with pain. Broken ribs, yeah. Yeah, and I think I went down fast and hard. I tell you what, my head was, there was blood everywhere. They gave me straight morphine, didn't even make a dent in the pain. Oh no. Yeah, that when you get down in your marrow and stuff like that, that's real. I mean, I don't know if anything would touch that except maybe like, what is that called? Starts with a D. I don't know, but I had one time, the pain was so bad, the morphine didn't do anything. They gave me this little teeny shot of, what the hell was that called? I'm trying to think of the name of it. Well, it'll come to me eventually, but I tell you what, they gave that to me and the pain went away like snapping your fingers, and I was suffering. And that wasn't, not this time, it wasn't when I fell down, it was another thing. I had real bad Dilaudid, that's it, thank you. And that worked. That's exactly right, Dilaudid. Yeah, that should help some. That really helped me. Yep, the auction is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, yep. 2 weeks from today, or yesterday. Right now it's Sunday, I guess, so. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, that's a lot better than morphine right there, Shady Grady, when it comes to pain. I had, what I had was shingles, but I had it all across my throat and around my chest, and I felt like I was getting crushed. That was really painful. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, he's out and they're getting ready to breed here again. Watch this. Bring it over here. There's the female. There's the male. He's going to coax her up there to that. Over here to this mop. I really want to get some fry out of these guys. There he goes. Get her busy there, son. When I busted up my leg, I had a halo ring, oxycodone, slowly creeping up on me. Oh. Hello, Asaya. Dilaudid will take care of anything, yes, that's right. Oh, thank you very much for that, Alan. You know, someday if we ever meet, we're going to sit down and have a coffee. Or you can have tea. I know you like tea better. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, mate. I got them to change my painkillers. Ah. But you know something, nowadays, all they want to do is push Tylenol and aspirin for pain. Yes, thank you very much. There's one of my new mystery snails. I tell you, I love watching them. I got a couple in there. I hope I have male and female in there so they can breed. That was very kind to you, Alan. Thank you. You know, one of these days we're going to have a live stream together. All the way from America to New Zealand. Oh, those plecos are at it again down there too. That male wants to breed with that female under that dragonstone again. Oh, it's, you know what, it's not, that's very kind and considerate of you, Alan. You're a good guy, and I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. Live from a sheep farm. Is it a sheep farm where you work at? I've had hard to see your tank with a chat on top. Oh yeah, is it on top? Okay, yeah, this is no, but you did, okay. This is that vertical one they do, the vertical stream. I have to save my StreamYard for the auction. I'm gonna have it on for my Wednesday show, but I'm only gonna do a short one, like an hour, and then save it for the auctions because we got England is at 4 o'clock, and they want to do that. He wants to have it on my channel, so we're going to do the English auction at 4, and then 4 hours later, then we're going to have ours. Yeah, it is different, isn't it? Yeah. You can see that Bloody Mary shrimp on top of the heater. Yeah, that's a. It's called a Phyosemion austral killifish. It's a non-annual, and they put their eggs all over them mops. In fact, I got one of the mops right there inside that breeder net. I'm just hoping that they don't. I hope they don't go through that net when they're tiny fry. I was told that that should be enough to keep them in there. Let's check out the mystery snail. I love those. Yeah. It looks like that mystery snail's kind of a different kind of shape to it, right? Bah. Bah. That's almost more like a dolphin. What's good? Hello, Bob. Now, I was gonna check with you. You know, Skipper's auction is next week, and we're gonna have our second one. We had one on Tuesday. It turned out pretty good, and we're gonna have a second one on the 28th. That's on a Saturday. Now, is that? I checked the calendar out. I know that Vibes usually goes around 10 o'clock, so I think that we should be able to be done in time for that. We're doing pretty good, pretty good. I was just looking at this, these killifish over here. They're breeding on this mop over here. Let me see if you can see them down there. There's the male right there. Pretty little fish. I've had these guys for a while, and they've bred a whole bunch. I mean, I've gotten lots of eggs on that, but I just haven't been able to put it anywhere until I got this container down here, this net. I got one of the, right there, I got one of the spawning mops in there. But it's going to be at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Bob. I'm not sure if you're able to come up for that, or... I'm trying to think who we got for vendors right now. I know that Mark Shelley was thinking about doing it again. Ooh. Oh, I see. Well, yeah. Once you get healed up, I mean, it'd be great to have you have your beautiful fish in the auction. I sold a pair of my albinos here last Tuesday for $25 on the auction to New Local Austin. nice. If you want to put some of the fish art on our auction, you're more than welcome to, Bob. We do everything fish related and whatnot, even dry goods and stuff. If you have any left over, that'd be great. $75 tiger plecos. Oh wow. That's nice. You are interested in that. Okay, great. Have you ever have you shipped fish before? Lake to land? Mostly Priscilla's there? Okay. Yeah, that's the only thing. We just need to know how to ship. And I guess what we're doing right now, last week or on Tuesday, I was trying to say that, well, I know I put my PayPal in there for them when they buy if I put anything up for auction. I put some tiger limias up, and then I put these albino bristlenose, which I got a ton of them. I got lots of them in here. A whole bunch down there. And I'll probably put those up again too. People here, you got, six pair of them all ready to go, and then they kind of like that. Oh, there's my other black mystery snail over there on the wall. I just noticed that. Got one in the 10-gallon over here with these guys. I'm thinking about taking that out of there because I had, I'll show you this here. This was a brand new one, and it was one of those plecos sucked it right out of the shell. I seen it when it happened too. It was the biggest one I got in there. And this is a brand new mystery snail that came with those other ones up there. I never knew that they did that. Yes, I've shipped fish, but I have my homemade organic shrimp and fish. There you go. You can do that. Mm-hmm. Speaking of funny shirts, I'll show you this one I got here. I'm going to turn it back around here. I got this from Garage Aquatics. It says, I like big fish and I cannot lie. I like big fish and I cannot lie. Let's see here. In a couple months, I should have some Bulgarian seal points. Ooh, yes. And I think some of them go good right over here in this tank. Let me point it around there. When I get it set up. Hopefully I'll have it all cycled. Yes, they are fun. I got this from Garage Aquatics did this one, then he's got one that says for small fish. But I like the big fish t-shirt better. It seems a little more funnier than the small one. Huh. Yeah, those Bulgarian seal points are beautiful. All the angels you got are. And I tell you one thing, I'm going to be so glad when I finally have. I've never had an angel fish in my life yet. I know I say that almost every single stream, but I just can't believe it. I've loved it. I've been wanting them for decades, and I just don't know why I haven't. But I'm getting them. I'm going to get some. I'm going to get some and I'm going to breed them. Also some peacock gudgeons. I want to get those too. I got around 60 adult Jack Dempseys. Often think I'll sell them down. What? If you want to put some on the auction, you're more than welcome to, Bob. Oh yeah, shirt idea. I like small fish in the middle of the magnifying glass. Yeah. Have me like this and the little teeny fish right in the middle and be like, yeah, there you are. 60 adult Jack Dempseys. My goodness, that's a lot. That's a lot of Jack Dempseys. Well, I got, well, not 60, but I got probably about 30 fire mouths, probably 20 convicts for that type of fish. I tell you, if I kept all those African cichlids that were breeding, if I kept all the fry that if I wanted to maximize it, I guarantee you I could fill every single aquarium down here, including the new ones, jam-packed full. And it wouldn't take that long either. If I kept every one I had, I'd have 100 tanks down here probably. Because every time we have a thunderstorm or something, every single female will be holding. You look much happier now than in the past times I saw you, Jeff. I think you have passed your mourning period. Yeah, I'm feeling quite a bit better. Yes, I am. You know, I look at it this way. When I lost my boy, that really took me down a few notches, but then I realized that, you know, we had 21 years together, and it was really a lot of good years, you know. And I know that one thing, he wouldn't want me to be suffering and stuff, so I'm gonna, you know, I'm just picking myself up for him. Oh, have you ever seen Gil from Australia? He did a shirt with my magnifying glass. I wonder if I can find a picture of that sometime and put it on. I'll find a picture of it and put it on Wednesday's stream. It's a cool picture too. I like it. Yeah, and I also think about doing coffee mugs too. I was looking at Redbubble to do it because there it's no out-of-pocket cost or anything. It's just people would order it and then they make them up, and I just have to have the design for them. But I like the idea of having coffee mugs and make a great logo. I'm thinking about changing my logo from that the seahorse one. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll try and do that. I wonder if I can get a small enough picture, make this picture small enough. I'd buy a shirt, Jeff. Well, I want to gift some out too. I'm going to be doing a giveaway on some things coming up here. Maybe I can do that. Something with a looking glass and a mustache. I have both. I shaved my mustache off one time. My wife almost left me. Something with a, yeah. Sherlock Holmes? Yeah. When I'm not Inspector Gadget, I have a car. Skirts. Oh, wow. Oh, car. He does a great job. Oh, nice. Might have to do that. My grandfather also shaved his off once. We died laughing. Yeah. I shaved mine off, and you know what? I looked exactly like Herman Munster. Kathy said, "You look so sad without your mustache." So I grew it back, and it's been here ever since. Well, I wasn't trying to shave it off. I was trimming it, right? I trimmed it and I messed it up. And as I tried to repair it, fix it and balance it out, it got worse and worse. So I just said to hell with it. I shaved it all off. And then I paid the consequences. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. 1313 Mockingbird Lane. That's where I lived. Oh, I got to show you over here. I got this interesting thing going on over here. I did a little. That's a female pink convict, and that firemouth right there is trying to breed with. There's a striped convict over there. He's trying to breed with both of them. Yeah. My mother-in-law used to say, "You look just like Magnum." Well, of course, I was younger back then. She says, "You look just like Magnum PI." And looking back at the old pictures, you know what? I did. I had longer hair, and had hair. My grandfather has bad eyesight. First time I ever saw you streaming is the reason I hung around. You made me think of him. Aw, well, that's good. But I tell you something, this year, on my birthday, it was my 4-year re-up for my driver's license. And I almost didn't pass. She told me when I was there, she says, "I'm going to pass you, but you got to get your eyes checked immediately." So I didn't yet, but I will. Oh, that's nice. Mike, I'm glad. I mean, I can see across the room really good, but when I'm trying to read something or up close, it's like not too good. But I can see, like I'm sitting here and I can look across the room at my fish and I can see them. But these little small print stuff, it makes it hard. Yep, got that 70s style. Yep, back in my era. Why are you waiting? It's so easy and cheap now. Let's see, what did I miss here? What is easy and cheap? Did I miss something, or did I say something and forgot? Oh, you mean getting my eyes checked? Oh, scuds. I don't even want to talk about scuds. I hate them little sums a bit. Oh, for glasses. Easy and cheap. Oh, they're not cheap here. They charge me an arm and a leg. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting some, well, eventually, once I get those guys in another tank, get some Amano shrimp in there. The scuds would eat everything in there, not just the algae. They'd eat all that moss. I had this tank right over here. Let me show you this. I had this tank. I just added more moss in there. But I had scuds in there, and I had moss that was about 4 inches, like covered the entire floor of that aquarium. Those scuds went in there, and they ate every little bit of it. I lost a batch of angels to scuds a couple of weeks ago. Oh no. I need new glasses as well to get checked this week. I think I've been needing glasses for 4 or 5 years now. I really need to go because my eyes are becoming, yeah, I do too. Let's all get our eyes checked and look and see better. I might and make them right away in this office. Oh, wow. I have insurance through the state of Michigan, Vision, but I mean, there should be a way of getting the glasses at no cost with the insurance, but I'm not sure exactly. I have to find out what my options are. All I need is, oh, you have a astigmatism. Ah. Paid for free frames. I still walked out spending just under $700. That's what my last pair of glasses costed. Right around $700. Honestly, that was when I broke my glasses, my new ones, and then I just gotten them. Have you ever had a pleco get hung up? I've had plecos go down in there and clean those out inside there. But I've never had one get hung up in there yet. Oh, 400 to 500 euros. Oh, that's good. That's good, Mike. Massachusetts Health. I wish we had better health here in Michigan. Well, I mean, there's more insurance you can get, but it costs a fortune. I was seeing somewhere if you have your own frames, there's a place online, you could send them the prescription, and they do their frames for $79, but I don't know what that. It's hard to trust something like that, really. It's too good to be true. We get bulk billed for eye tests. Our health system still costs about $500 for 2 sets of glasses. Well, about $250 a pair. I paid $700 for one. But you know what? Having good sight, could save your life someday. You never know. You might trip or something. Specsavers? No, I don't have any 9-volt batteries. I got to get one though to put in them smoke detectors. As soon as I can hire somebody to climb up 25 feet up, I think they're all chirping now. I need to get some. Yeah, you heard the beep. Yeah, I know. This is embarrassing. I gotta get them done. I've been procrastinating, I guess. I know I can't climb the ladder up there, but I just gotta hire somebody to do it. And when I get the batteries, I get those ones. They say they last for 10 years. 9 volts. Hello, Vinoksky. Welcome in here. How are you doing? I had one guy on here, Tanked Up Steve from Britain. He says, "Are you watching Star Trek? It sounds like that Star Trek sound when they're on the bridge." I was like, oh my God. I mean, the beep. Yep, I swear these guys over here, I got my phone charger on here, and I got for my laptop, but I'll put this over here for a second. Yeah, that firemouth is definitely in the process of trying to breed with that convict over there. But it's amazing how peaceful they are with one another. Normally they're complete enemies. I did a short of this one and the little striped one. She's over there in that moss right there, hiding from him, but because he wants to breed with her before he breeds with this pink one over here. That female right there. See that? He's trying. Got some tiger limias in there. They don't bother them at all. There he goes. I wonder what they'd look like if he did mate with one of those pink convicts. Maybe we get like a leucistic firemouth or something. Oh, there they are. Right over there. They love that moss and that algae there. There we go. See, now he's trying to breed with that little striped one there, and then the pink one comes over, and this is interesting. Hello, Kathleen. I saw those wires hanging down and thought I cracked my phone. Nope, that's for my phone charger and then for my laptop. I just got them there. A convict mouth, yes. Look at them over there. Have you ever seen a firemouth and convict get along that well? I mean, they're just right next to each other, and they're not, because they're trying to mate. I mean, but I've been watching some of my firemouths, and some of them seem just as peaceful as the angelfish. He wants to get that striped one. I love it when he flares out like that. Look at that. They're a fun fish to watch, really. You know, they don't have any real monetary value, but I don't care about that. I like them just because they're interesting to watch. These are some of my first fish I ever kept. Yep, she's getting wound up here now. She's ready to breed. I love that beautiful coloration on her stomach there. So that firemouth's in paradise. He's got 3 females for him. 1 male and 3 females. Yeah, they do. They are very similar to geos, you're right, because they always pick up the sand and spit it out. I bet they're closely related to them. I love that moss. I should unplug these things I'll do that. I'm gonna unplug these so we can, because my phone's got full power right now. So does my laptop. Make it a little nicer to watch. Here we go. There we go. All right. Oops. Yeah. They're very similar. I think one of the things I like about these type of cichlids right here is they're just so interactive with each other. Hey, there is David. Hello, Elfish. How we doing? Yep, you caught me in my late owl here. Not much sleep to be had tonight. I'm just really excited about this fish room. I tell you what, I'm getting real close to having that rack finished. And I'll be going to Petco at the end of the month and picking up a couple more tanks. And I'm going to get every tank on there done and ready. Get it started. Fill them up with water and get some good use sponge filters in them. And we were talking about the auction a little bit. We talked about that earlier with you, 8 o'clock on the 28th. What's that old song if you're not with the one? Oh yeah, love the one you're with. Love the one you're with. Hello, aviation fish. How are ya? We're just watching this little spectacle here, watching this firemouth courting this pink convict here. Hello, RC. RC Deuce is here. Welcome in. I used to like the soda. They don't have the soda anymore. They used to have RC Cola. I haven't seen that in a long time. Or say it's me and my RC. Now there's an old commercial. Oh, look at them. Woo. Now see, if they were wanting to hurt each other, they'd be fighting. They just kind of like go through these little gestures. They're just testing each other. They're compatible with each other. We have 13 people in the chat. Hello, everybody. Good. Oh no, we have 7 people in the chat. 13 likes. Thank you so much. But look at that, how that algae goes up like that. It's kind of interesting. I like it. Some of it floats over there and then it just kind of drapes down. RC and a moon pie, yep. But you can imagine seeing a bunch of Amano shrimp climbing all over that. They'd have fun. Yep. Good stuff. I actually like that better than Coke and Pepsi. You just did a water change yesterday. Oh, nice. No, I didn't feed a mystery snail, but one of those, let me show you here. One of those plecos sucked this out of the shell. So I'm going to be moving them out and I'm going to put all the mystery snails over here in the other tank because I don't want that happening. I love those mystery snails. I want to breed them out again. I just got to I'm gonna get him out of that tank. If I see it, well, it's up there on the thing right. I'm gonna move it right now, I think. Just don't want to mess with it too much. I do have some plecos in that tank over there, but they don't seem to bother him over there. I read that bristlenose will eat snails. And I tell you what, I got a lot of empty ram's horn snails over there in that tank to prove it. RC was watching that ball game you had on until Jeff got streaming. Oh! Yeah, he ate the snail, the mystery snail. One of these big guys here. Cleaned it right out. And I just seen this on the glass. It was looking really good. The tentacles are really nice. Yeah. Bristlenose pleco. Yeah, he ate it. Oh, they're getting fired up now. Hey, B-Dog. I don't have any blue acars or angelfish yet, but I'm going to be getting some angelfish. But I got these firemouths and convicts here. I got African cichlids. I got different kinds of live bears. Look how peaceful they are. Look at that. I've always had great luck with this tank right here. I had a red zebra in there and a dragon blood peacock, and they got along just great. Oh, that's very nice, Aviation. That's great. Welcome in here, B-Dog. Good to see you. Yeah, see right there, Greg, how it's firemouths picking through the sand? That's exactly what the geos do. Hello, Bunny! Bunny's here. And look who's underneath you there. There's Mark. Nice. I'm looking at the firemouth. The firemouth is trying to breed with the convict here. So good to see you. Oh my goodness. Yep. And Mark. I like meeting like this. Hello, hello. And we have Greg here. Yep. Having a nice evening here, just watching these fish. I am thinking about running up and grabbing a coffee because I got a lot of work to do down here yet. I slept in pretty late today, so I'm going to be up for a while. So I will go ahead and do that if you don't mind, and I'll be back. You guys can chat with one another and watch these crazy fish. I'll be back. Just have to take my microphone off. I'll be back. So good to see everybody. I will make this quick. Oops. I don't trip on my cord here. All right, I'll be back. Right. Oh, yes. Here we go. This thing pinned back on me here. Oops. Looks like we froze. Can you guys hear me yet? Oh, wait a minute. It's not froze. The fish aren't moving. Well, they're just staying really still. Ah, that was so weird. Those fish didn't even move anything there. Okay. I think this, when I hear the playback on this, this little mic, I think it works pretty good. I plug it into the bottom of my phone and it does good. Jeff, spider living under that light. There probably is. Look at that. You know, I probably should clean that. Well, if we ever get any little flies or something down there, that'll take care of it. I got some paper towel here. I should. That'll be interesting to see that. Now, if I get bit, I'm just kidding. Turn into Spider-Man or something here. Ugh. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without. There we go. Right around this. Whoops. Where are you going there? There we go. All right, now. I'll make sure there isn't one down there now. I'm kind of. Looks like there might be. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's a lot better. And there's Gil. Gil has the shirt with the with my magnifying glass. He's the one I was telling you about, guys. It's really good. The tank is a lot brighter, isn't it? Yeah, those a lot brighter. Hello, Gil. How are you doing, mate? I got my fire mouth there is trying to breed with the convict cichlids. Look how steady he is there. He looks like he's almost frozen in time. Look at that. When I came down here, I thought my thing had froze up on me. I'll be sure to wear it in my next video. Oh, nice. Do you have common goldfish? No, I don't have any goldfish. Nope, I just have just tropical fish. There we go. I'm wondering what I did to my tripod here because, oh, that's better. Okay. We were just talking, Gil, a little bit. The fire mouths remind us, like Greg was saying, I noticed that too, of geos because they always go down and take a mouthful of that sand up and sift through it. I will be back. Okay, great. Good morning, Aaron. This is evening for me right now. Well, it's actually morning. It's 2:23 a.m., but early for me. Yeah, very pointy face. Yes, they do. And how are we doing this morning, Aaron? We have Humber Koi, we have Sweet Acre Koi, we have Select Pet. Hi there. Great time for fish stuff, you bet. Welcome in. Let me go ahead and give you your mod so you can check out other channels here. Standard moderator. I do that. That makes it easier. So if there's somebody here's channel that you want to check out, you're probably subbed to most everybody already, but if you haven't, you can check them out. We've got lots of great people here. Everybody here is fantastic. Mark Sturlson, Myers, Humber Koi, Elfish, everybody. Sweet Acre Koi, everybody. Greg, 3G. I'm not sure who all's in here right now. We've got 15 people in here. And right now we're just looking at this tank right here. I got a firemouth cichlid there is breeding, is trying to breed with that female convict, that pink convict. What's that limits? Oh, what's in this tank here? I just have 2 pink convict females, a striped convict female, and I have a male firemouth. And I have the 3 tiger limias in there. I have another tank with about 200 of those limias. But I put 3 of them in here. And my phone is trying to autocorrect fish names. Oh. Bunny needs, oh, yeah, that's right, Bunny. She asked me last night. Let me go ahead and do that. Bunny, are you ready to have your, let me see here. I'm going to ask her first. Bunny, are you ready to have your wrench back? Yeah, she asked last night. Hello, Big Steve. I'm waiting for Melvin to stop in here. Because he's usually here this time of night. He'd love to see this with these firemouths. That's one of his favorite fish now. Oh, no, that's okay, Mike. That's no problem. Yeah, Melvin, where are you? He is asleep. He's asleep. Okay. Do you like these kind of fish right here, Alan? Does anyone else have a serious popsicle addiction? Plain popsicles, 2 wood sticks. Oh, yeah. They're good. Oh, yeah. Convicts are a favorite of mine. You do like those. Okay. Melvin is in the building somewhere. I don't know if he's in this building or not. Banana, yes. Look at this. Look at these guys. Their activity is so interesting. I mean, there's so much personality with these fish. They're almost human-like the way they bicker with each other. He's trying like heck to breed with her, though. He's trying to show off for her. Look at that. He's like, hey, look at me, baby. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Ah. Yeah, banana, yes. Yeah, the popsicle, that's a good flavor. I also like the lime too. Those are good too. I was fixing to ask if you had any attempts at crossbreeding. Well, I'm not trying to do this per se, but I'm just letting them. They're in the tank here, and if they want to do that, they can do that. Hello, Bill. I'm just lurking. Well, that's fine, sir. I'm glad to have you here one way or another. I know the fish fornicate in that, but drink the but maybe drink the water, Bunny. Light some candles. Yeah. Light some candles, get a little music going for them. Maybe dim the lights down a little bit. Yeah, that'll get them going here. Oh yeah, I didn't mean on purpose. No comics will breed with anything. Yep, but this is kind of different. Instead of having the male convict breeding with somebody else, this is a firemouth who's trying to breed with her. So hopefully, we'll see what happens. It'd be interesting to see, you know, he's trying to breed with that little striped one first, but that pink one, every time she comes out, but he's been trying to breed with that little striped one all along. And then as soon as he gets down there with her, then the big girl there gets jealous. I have just subbed to your channel, Mike Myers. I did not know you had a oh yeah, he does. That's a great channel. The pink one is the jealous ex-wife. Yeah. Well, I don't know about wife. Probably, what's the word I'm looking for? Scorned girlfriend. You left her for another. He does like that little striped one a little bit better though, but he still flirts with that one. There, see him? As soon as she comes out, he's after her. He's not trying to fight with her either. He's just... But then she hides in that moss, and he's like, okay, I'll go back to Old Faithful here. Skirt chasing fish? Behave yourself. No, that's a 20-gallon long. I got 75 gallons over on the other side. These are decent sized fish. I mean, the 20-gallon long is a nice tank. See that? Doing the sand again. I bet you out of the Central Americans, that's probably the closest related fish to the geos in South America. Yep, 20-gallon. And if you haven't seen Aquarium Animals and Me's channel, he does live streams and he does videos once in a while, but he's got some nice tanks too. You know what you should do, Alan, is start doing some videos about your fish and talking about them. Cool, look divided on top. Thought there was some... Well, that firemouth right there is about 3 to 3.5 inches, which is pretty good size. I just subbed to Select Pet as well. Okay, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Yes, Myers, thanks for looking out for me. Yep. And Bunny knows anytime she wants her moderator back, I'm gonna have it there in a jiffy. Yes. Sending positive thoughts your way, absolutely. Y'all subbing to me will mean I need to get back on the ball making content. Yeah, why not? That'd be nice. Mark flavored fornication. There you go. Ooh, suddenly got kind of warm in here all of a sudden. Oh, it must be the coffee. Good stuff. Oh, we're having a nice evening. I know that. I love having everybody here. Looking at fish, talking. Now the question is, what flavor? But I think those pink convicts are my favorite of the convicts. Look at that. They're just beautiful. mouth, just munching, munching, munching on little bits of food. And look at that. You can try giving me a wrench again. Oh, I would, honey. I'll give that to you. And there we are. There you go. Oh, you're very welcome, dear. Why does a chicken coop have 2 doors? I don't know. I got a joke for you guys, though, too. I'm not much of a joke teller, but how do you make a waterbed bounce? How do you make a waterbed bounce? Anybody know? Because it's not a chicken sedan. It would be a chicken. Oh. I have just got to 2 tanks. I have done some videos on my aquariums. Yeah, nice. So how do you make a waterbed bounce? Anybody know? Or you want the answer? You fill it with spring water. That's how you make the waterbed bounce. Oh, yeah. That's what I heard the joke the other day, but you fill it with spring water. We all know how the waves are made, but we're talking about bouncing. That's good. Jeff, go to bed, man. All in due time, Alan, all in due time. Yep, spring water. When I heard that, I was like, that was pretty clever. Yes, indeed. I hope everybody's having as much fun as I am, because I'm enjoying this a lot. Just sitting down here with all my friends. Very nice. This is early for me, Alan. I don't go to bed for at least about 40 minutes. Sleep is overrated. Yeah, I complain through the week of getting enough and stay up all night on the weekends. Yep. Why would I want to sleep when I could be here with you guys? I mean, that's a no-brainer right there. I want to be here. I found one of the stores sells koi yesterday when I went to the fish store. Oh, wow. I couldn't have a waterbed. My water's too hard. Yeah. Yep. My friend told me, she says, how do you make a waterbed bounce? I was like, are you really asking me this question? She says, with spring water. I had a waterbed once back in the 80s. I had a hell of a time getting in and out of it, though. Oh, we know what that one is. Alan, do you know that one? What kind of bee can make milk? Boobies. Look at that algae. It looks like one of those little bridges, like a shrimp could just walk across there. Jeff is a connoisseur. Connoisseur of coffee, connoisseur of fun. I like it all. You know your bees. Yes, I do. Oh, there they go again. Oh, there. Look at this. Here he goes. He's after the little striped one over there. Now that Big Mama left. Now he's back over here with her. Oh. Yeah, you see right up there, it looks like a little bridge there. I can imagine seeing a shrimp crawling right, walking the line there. I might get some of those monos. At some point. I'm thinking I might actually start working on building the stand for my living room on 25. Ooh, nice. Oh, did I show you my new rack that I started building in Select Pad? I don't think I did. Let me take you guys over there so you can see that. I think I've shown most everybody else, but I don't think you've seen it yet. I just got to make sure I don't trip over my cord here. One sec. This tripod's giving me a rough time here too. All right, here we go. Okay, let's go over here and I'll show you the new rack. That's just about done. It's going to be done, and I'm going to have these tanks set up by the end of the month. It's just cinder blocks, 24 cinder blocks. I'm going to get 8 more, I think. This is my bleach that I use to disinfect my tanks. See, I'll bring it over here. Just give it a couple squirts in there. That'll take care of any problems we have. There we go. That's not bleach, guys. It's fertilizer. You're like, what are you doing, Jeff? Are you crazy? It looks like bleach, but it's not. That's that powdered fertilizer that Skull gave me. Oh, here's my other mystery snail right there in this tank. My black mollies, my old Episto, almost 5 years old, still kicking. Looking good too. Those fins, look at those fins. It looks like fire. But here we go. And we got the Petco sale, so I'm getting some more tanks too at the end of the month to fill this out. Got a 40-gallon breeder. This is the one right here, Greg. I'm going to do the father fish style dirted tank. I've decided that. And I'm going to get plants, and I'm going to plant that baby up. I've just spent Sunday cleaning up after Saturday's project. Ah. Now, when Gil does a project, he does a project. If you haven't seen his forest tank, oh my goodness. I've had dreams about that tank. Absolutely stunning. And here's my peacock gudgeon tanks. I'm going to be breeding those in this. Maybe I should go on Petco sale. You cracked a 10 today. Trying to drill and plumb for... You know, if I was smart, I would have planned that to do auto, because I got these tanks. I got these 475s, and I got all of those in the middle. But to be honest, when I do my water changes, I just I use buckets to dump them, and then I use a hose to fill up the tanks. So it's not too hard. Let's see how many holding females we got in here. Casanova right there has been busy. There's a holding one right there, you can see. Right in the center. See, I used to pull those and raise all the fry up, then I had hundreds of them. But I don't do that anymore because here's my albino crubensis. Here's my orange flash pistol. He has a girlfriend in there somewhere. Maybe in the cave. Ooh, maybe that's why he's outside like that. I know they laid eggs in there once before, and then the pleco bullied them out and ate them. Oh, that'd be great if I could get some fry out of those. In this tank, I just got to clean the algae off, but I got a couple big pairs of convicts in these tanks, big ones. That's a big one, 75 gallon. And then my wife's fish, she loves all these orange red zebras. They are nice fish. I mean, they get along pretty well together. You got a whole bunch of them there. I have some holding females there too. Look at there, back there. Right down there, she's got a mouthful. And look at this. I don't even pull any of the females anymore, and I still end up getting babies every so often. I got that one. And then I got a real little one, if he pops out. Down there somewhere. There it is, right down there, that little guy. See that? I'm surprised he hasn't got him yet. He hasn't, though. That's the one that killed my sunfish. He's a bad boy there. And then GNC's getting a breeding group of these guys. I'm going to send them both males, that one there and that one there. And I'm going to try and get as many of the females as I can. They're all going to be in separate bags. So I can probably I think I can fit 4 of those. 4 bags in a medium box. But I hope he likes them. Those will be going out just as soon as I need to get a little bit bigger bags than what I got right now. Well, I'll take you over here to show you well, I got this stand right here. I can use that for part of a tank down here. It's going to come down this way. Excuse the mess. But I get all my pre-cut styrofoam, all the sides. I got a backup pump. But here's the bags. Now these bags are big enough for the plecos, but they're not big enough for those Africans. It's only like 4 inches wide and then 12 inches. That's not big enough. I need to get something. I mean, this is barely big enough for the plecos, actually. With this clutter here, it's not too bad though. I just got to get some stuff moved around. Got that. And the sink. Okay. Sponge filters, yes. I got sponge filters. See, this pump right here is the same as that new one over there in the box. That's a Danner AP60. It does 90 liters. And it's usually good for, they say it's good for like 65 drops, but I got like, I don't know, 35 or 40 drops through all these. But I am bleeding off a lot of air too, though, because I don't want it to have back pressure. That's the bleed valve up there. I didn't do this in a closed loop. I just did it in a big horseshoe going all the way down to the end there, and then back around. It's not a very, I mean, it's not a real tidy fish room, but it, you know, it's not the way I do it. I'm just kind of like a low-level breeder, just breeding stuff. And I get some interesting things in here too, like these wild-type bettas. Got a nice pair right there. That's a Unimaculata Mahakam River. I'm not sure exactly. It's somewhere in Indonesia. But those right there are some really cool fish. They're almost like cichlids the way they act. They've been hanging out down there in that artificial log thing. With all those big cichlids, don't they clean out the scuds? Well, yeah, those tanks don't have any scuds. But it's these little ones here that do. I'll show you what the bad part of the scuds is. Like in this tank right here is my killifish. They do a pretty good job with the scuds. But as you see right there in that pot, that was a really nice Ludwigia repens, and them scuds chewed up. In this tank right here, I used to have Java moss that was about this deep all the way across the floor, the whole thing. The scuds got in there and they ate every morsel of it. I used to feed the scuds to the apistos. The apistos hunt them down to the last one. I'd put them in there by the hundreds and they'd have them all gone within a day. Oh, let's see, I'm missing on something in the chat here. Been walking around, walking and talking. Either way works. The closed loop just equals out the pressure so you don't have an end of the line. Yep. Yep, I have an end of the line. I'm glad I'm not at my end of the line yet. In due time. In due time. I'm just wondering what happened to my male. Oh, there he is down there. Nope, that's not down there. I'm missing my male placat. We just seen the female right there underneath the net. She was swimming over that way, but I haven't seen my male in a while. Not for about 2 days now. I hate getting in there and poking around. You're starting to get quite a collection, Jeff. It's growing slowly but surely. Yes, it's coming along. But we're about to kick in the afterburners here pretty soon. Once I get those going, I really want to get some really interesting fish in here and get producing. Now, I like the Africans, but I started them. The only problem is I could breed them until the cows come home. Honestly, they're easy. All you have to do is when you see a female like that, you just write down the day that you discover it. Then you figure about 21 to 25 days, she'll be spitting them out. Or a lot of people do what's called stripping them. Well, they reach in and grab like the lower jaw with their fingernail or something and just kind of like rub their chin. And they'll kick out the fry or the eggs. And then they'll raise them in like a tumbler. Or if they're fry, they just keep them that way. I have mostly swordtails and corridor. Oh, I love swordtails. I'm not sure how corridors are at eating scuds, but I tell you what, if they eat them good, I'm all for it. Interesting fish. What would you call an interesting fish? Well, they're all kind of interesting. Like the like these cichlids over here, or these wild type bettas. And there's Tanked Up Steve. Hello, hello there. I would say interesting. I think cichlids are really interesting. They seem to have a little more personality than a lot of fish do. I know that all fish have personality, but do you have domestic swordtails or wild types? I love both, actually. I was talking with Curtis. He has the Nezzies. Those are beautiful. They're like green with black spots. And just gorgeous. But that's something I want to get to. Is I want to get some swordtails. I hate to go back to cichlids. They are the only fish I can bloody see about reaching for my glasses. Well, I have to use this, Steve, with any fish. And to read the comments. There we are. Yeah, convicts are nice. Cichlids are nice. Typo, have to. Yep. So what you been up to, Steve? Now, you had hoplo cats at one time, didn't you? I like convicts and their whole genus. I think I got like 6 species of the genus. Oh, nice. Nothing much. Religious, getting old. Yeah, we're all getting older, you know, but you're only as old as you feel, right? I put myself right now about 39, maybe 35. I tell you one thing, I got to say that I feel pretty good and I'm pretty happy, you know. I've had a few rough times here and there, but everything's working. Start working on those tanks, Jeff. Yes. Like these sponge filters right here, I need to get those cleaned up. Both of them. It's been about 2 months since I squeezed these out last. There's the other one. They do a good job, though. And like I say, I'll be shipping out 3 males out of this tank on Monday. As long as you keep getting older, it's okay. It's when you stop getting older, it's when it's a problem. That's right. Absolutely. But, you know, as long as you're able to enjoy something, you know, and I did a celebration stunt ride over the forest, my e-bike, for my 70th. Well, there you go. You're riding your bike, Steve. You're in pretty great shape for your age. I mean, it's not that it's like super old or anything, but you're keeping fit. Yeah, that's nice. You know, I've got a bicycle in my garage and I haven't rode it in about 3 years. I should probably try and do that before winter gets here. Should do that. Yeah, the bike I have has Kevlar belted tires. And they're the fatter tires. They're not the skinny ones. They're kind of beefy. So I brought my compressor down here, so I'm gonna have to bring the bike down here and air it up if I do that. I was so busy concentrating on my skidding on the gravel, I almost rode off and left my camera on the branch. Nice. I honestly think that other than the physicality of it, age is nothing more than a frame of mind, honestly. As long as you can do what you want to do. So do Plecos fan like because they got the motor or idle on. Yeah. Good day, Rob. Good morning. Sounds like a good bike. Yeah, it's called a Worksman Cycle, and it's a real heavy bike. It's a heavy duty bike, steel frame. You pick that baby up and you tell you what, it's a heavy bike. Good morning, Biddy Rib. Morning, Joff Matey. It's on a video if you want to take a piss. Pop over sometime, Jeff, and give me a big thumbs down. Haha. I'll give you a thumbs up there, mate. Definitely. Oh, and I missed something from at Gil. Whoops. Oh no. I thought I almost turned off the thing here. Where are we at? You look a little tired there, mate. I do? Maybe a little bit. Take a look. Maybe a little bit. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. It's almost time to bed. Well, 3 o'clock. It's probably getting close. Puncture-proof tires. Yep. I picked up a used 27.5 wheel bike. Ooh. Nice, Kathleen. Very nice. But yeah, 302, 303. I've been here, how long we've been doing this? Since about midnight? Yeah, pretty good. It's a pretty good run. The biggest wheels makes for pedals so much easier. Oh yeah, it does. My bike is a 3-speed. I don't like having like those 21 speed bikes. I got my wife used to ride me like a bike until I fitted until I fitted pedals on my legs. There you go. Boom. I love the way you let those sponge filters mature like that. Really. You know, I do that. I might even let them go actually for another week or so, because when I see what I do is I got other filters hanging out in the other tanks. And I use the really dirty ones in the new tanks. I'll squeeze them out, get all that nice chocolate milk in there, and then keeps it, kind of like gets a lot of the bacteria in there that you need. And then I can add a few fish, not many, but a little bit. Hi Jeff, I love the way you let, oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, they do, they got plenty of bacteria in them. But normally I like to keep them like this one. I have to turn the phone back around, or camera back around. Like this one. See that one right there? That's the way they usually are. Except that this tank only has 2 plecos in it compared to that one, which has about 20 or 25. Do them in rotations. There's always dirty ones. Yeah, it's always good to have. I know that sounds weird, but it's always good to have dirty filters. Especially if you need to set up a tank in a hurry. Because with that, you can actually get a few fish right away and set up your tank. And I've never had a situation where I did that, where I had an ammonia spike. As long as you don't overdo it, you do that and then just gradually bring your fish in. It kind of like seamlessly comes together. The bacteria catches up with it, and yep, exactly, Jeff. And you minimize the risk of a crash. Yep, absolutely. Later, people, off to work. Gil, you have a very nice day, mate, and I hope everything goes smooth for you. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you soon. All right. And on that note, guys, I think have a nice day, Gil. See you, mate. Yep, absolutely. On that note, I think I probably should go to bed, or at least go up there and think about going to sleep. Probably go watch some TV for a while. Did you say you've been on since midnight? What did I miss? Oh, you'll have to go back and watch the replay of it, I guess. That's the reason I like sumps. Always have a couple of sponge filters going in there when I don't see. Yeah, that's right. Yep. I mean, I don't need 2 filters in this tank right here either. I can get by with one of those. These filters right here, they say that these are the size for up to a 60-gallon tank. I mean, I wouldn't expect that. Now I got 2 of these in my 65-gallon tank over there with the fire mouths, and it does a really good job over there. Good point, Mark. Would love myself a nice sump under my 120-gallon. Oh yeah. I cannot wait for that. At the end of the month, where I get these tanks set up, I'm going to be doing the dirt tank in that 40-gallon. It's about 160 liters, and that's going to be my scape tank. That's going to be the one that I make into my masterpiece. I'm going to make it look nice. I'm going to try to. Should be good. Should be good. Got my little bristlies going out next Monday. To new local Austin, down to Texas. Zzz. Oh, a simp. Oh, a simp under the tank. Right. Well, I've enjoyed our time together this evening and this morning and this afternoon for everybody out there. Hey, Lucky, how you doing, amigo? Welcome in. Rob, it's so good to see you. How are you doing, mate? See, I can do it too. Good evening, Lucky. I'm not sure what country you're in, but here right now it is 3:10 a.m. and I'm not tired in the least, really. I look tired maybe, but I don't feel tired. I feel like getting something to eat and watching TV, actually. Oh, your shell dweller brevis. They don't want breeding. And you sure you got male and females? If you want to get them breeding, put baby brine shrimp in there because that will encourage them, and that'll get them wound up to start breeding. Yes, feed them baby brine shrimp if you can. And that usually will inspire them to breed a little quicker. See what it is, it's the psychological of it, is the parents will see all the food in the area. See, the parents will see all the baby brine shrimp in the water column and they'll say, this is a prime time to have our kids because there's plenty of food around. And then they do that. Then go for it, Jeff. You only live once. Go for... Oh, in the same shell, yeah. Are you sure they haven't bred in the shell? If they went in there together, they may have eggs in there. The fry are really tiny, so you might need something like this to spot them. Sandwich and TV. Oh, yeah, that does sound good. Sandwich or... I don't know. So I'll get something. But anyways, guys, here it is, 3:12. And I want to thank you all very much. Thank you, Mark. Very, very kind to you. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, Alan. And thank everybody in here. So what do you have planned today, Rob? I see the female with a big belly, but nothing happened. Oh. I think if you can do the baby brine shrimp, Lucky, you'll see some progress there. I set up a garden tap through the handful of snails. It went through the roof. After 3 weeks, it dropped down to normal. I never have problems with my snails, honestly. They really don't put that much bio load, I don't think. When one dies, they eat it, and you have an empty snail shell. Oh, you're welcome, Lucky. Best of luck to you on your brevis. I know I have multifasciatus upstairs. I have 2 tanks of them. I might have to go up there sometime and maybe do a stream from. The only problem is I got to be really quiet up there because my wife is not feeling well, and maybe I'll do just a video and just film silently, and then I can do it like a voiceover. No filter or nothing. Put 10 antler guppies in there and bred like wildfire all through the summer. Oh, nice. Yeah, I wanted to do an outside tub. I might try that. At some point. I may try that. I like Lake Tanganyika too. In fact, let me show you here. I'm going to turn this around one more time, and then I'm going to end it for the night, not permanently. I got that 75-gallon tank over there. I got it all cleared out from. I put the rest of the red zebras over there. That's going to be a Lake Tanganyika tank. Shell dwellers. I might get some Julidochromis. And I might even get one of those Calvis as like a centerpiece. Team Tanganyika here, yes. I might get one of those Alto Lamprologus Calvis too, or a Compressicips. just as like a centerpiece. I think that would be a really fun tank. I got some more dragonstone for that tank too, Rob. And I'm not sure if Jungle Veil would work in there if I put them in pots. Maybe. Yeah, the Calvis definitely. They are beautiful. Sub to your channel and gave you some quick likes and, oh, tanked up. Nice. And I'll be over there to check out that video too, Steve. So, my friends, okay, we spent some good time together, and I appreciate seeing you guys again, and everybody out there. Bunny stopped in, always makes our night. There she is. Compressiceps, the pearly, yes. Yeah, the Calvis are really pretty. Yep. I'm going to get something like that in that 75 over there, and then we'll be able to sit over there in front of that tank. It'd be really fun instead of watching all this other stuff I got here. But look at my shirt here. I like big fish, and I cannot lie. Big fish. Okay. That's it for the night. On my little singing debut. Have a very nice evening, Bunny, Steve, everybody, Mark. Thank you so very much, everybody. And I love you guys very much, and we'll talk to you soon. See you next time. Bye-bye.